So today I woke up thinking about the plight of or the experience of black men, black males actually, and I thought about all of the programs that we develop to help at-risk black children, specifically black males, and how those programs and these strategies that we have in our minds vetted and believed to be the only way to save the black boy often risk breeding resentment among black boys for the generations that came before that were unable to or just did not help them the way they deserve to be helped, or help us the way we deserve to be helped. I speak from experience with my father and my uncles not being able to provide the supports and the kind of love that I believe I needed to become the finest young man I could possibly become. So we continue to develop these programs that believe themselves to heal these black boys, but in fact often breeds resentment for their fathers. But we never filter these same helps and services to those other generations of black men who will likely give up on themselves, or who will likely die never believing themselves worthy of forgiveness. So what's the new strategy? The new strategy is to teach young men to forgive their fathers, to forgive themselves, and to not blame the generations before them for not being there, because there is a trauma associated with being a black man in this country, a trauma that other people and other races of men don't have to deal with. So when you're a black man in this country, every day of your life potentially is a day where you have to think about how you're treated differently just because you're black. I mean, not catching a cab, being able to catch a cab, breeds trauma. Having to watch marginalized images of your people on TV, even when they're by you, because of course we pick up the habits of the oppressors, that breeds trauma. Not having money to take care of your children because you're evaluated differently for jobs, or because you haven't had the same platform for successes, i.e. college and other opportunities, going to great schools that not only gave you a great academic education but taught you that your life is equal in value to every other person's on the universe. When you don't have those things, then you are suffering or dealing with trauma every moment of your life. No matter how far back in your mind you try to put it, no matter how successful you become, you know that at any given moment a cop could shoot you and get away with it because you are a black man, or that someone could put you out their store because you are a black man, or you might be denied a job or an apartment just because you are a black man, or someone may think you're trying to steal their purse just because you are a black man and, God knows, don't have a beard. So I implore you to consider that when we judge the black male and we find these strategies for him to become better, then we have to also consider the trauma that he has suffered. And just because I'm talking about the black male does not mean that I'm ignoring all the sisters have been through and all that sisters have triumphed through. So just want to think about that.